In recent time, there has been various agitations ranging from separation, referendum, implementation of the report of the 2014 confab, among others. To this effect, these rights groups formed a coalition to kick against agitations that could result into war.
Promoting activities that would de-escalate tension and prevent sectarian war in Nigeria. 2, we are equally considering mobilizing state and non-state actors to mainstream the No War campaign into existing mandates or activities. 3, to raise awareness and sensitize state and non-state actors at all levels on the need to engage community gatekeepers in the de-escalation process of the ongoing tension. And 4, to develop a monitoring framework for early warning and early response mechanism.
Because even if you divide Nigeria into 1 million, as long as injustice, as long as inequality, as long as corruption is not going to be tackled, you can be rest assured, even if you divide Nigeria into 1 billion pieces, nothing is going to change. It will still come back to the same issue of good governance, transparency, accountability, inclusiveness, of young people, and other marginalized group. That's the only way we can excel. We have a lot to excel in this country if we all channel our energy for productive use.
We can still have our way, but please, let's make sure there is no war. I speak to you as someone who have heard so many terrible stories of people who have lived the war, both in and outside this country. I have visited several times the War Museum in Rwanda, and each time I go there, I said, never again will anybody allow this to happen. And my friends in Rwanda tell me it's just that, the way we are going. Hate speeches, information that hits the polity. Why will we not go the path of peace?
They went further by reiterating the reasons why youths should be so careful with situation at hand.
Our objectives is to see that we did not allow this, unpatriotic, selfish political class to use our young people for war or for any violence in Nigeria. That's why we are coming together to say, look, even before that started, let us begin to change the narrative. Let us understand that there's no profit, there's no benefit in violence, there's no gain whatsoever in war.
Nigeria is a very important country in West Africa and in Africa and in the world. Nigerians are the most productive, the most industrious people among us, and nothing that affects or happens in Nigeria can spare this sub-region, can spare the entire continent, or can spare the world. So every time we see a positive initiative of civil society that aims at working toward peace, toward conflict prevention, we can only join in.
They conclusively called on government at all levels to be prompted in addressing the situation at hand before matter degenerated into war.